my channel, and today we'll be painting another candle tutorial, or we'll be doing another tutorial, and this will be an easy subject. I categorize this under an easy beginner type of painting, but I will do my best to make it as realistic as possible because that's my style, as most of you already know. So I chose a candle, a flaming candle, and we're going to do some light play and some contrasts. So let me tell you now the colors that I'll be using for today's painting. I haven't prepared the colors, but I have already chosen them. So we have red, we have black, okay. We have transparent yellow or permanent yellow deep. It's transparent yellow in effect. We have titanium white, and we also have some cad yellow. We have orange and burnt sienna. We will also be using some ultramarine blue because, you know, light is not just red and orange and yellow. There's also some blue light. So we'll be using that one later for some detailing. For now, we'll be doing the background first of this painting, and I really think that the best background for light painting is black, so that we give emphasis to the light effects. So let's begin now, guys. I also have my hair dryer for us to be able to quickly dry the background because I'm using Reeves, so it doesn't dry so quick. So for purposes of tutorial, I might as well get some hair dryer to get these things done much faster. So let's begin now, guys. I'm gonna be painting first the background, as I already told you. So I'm gonna get my huge brush. You can get any huge brush that you have. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna get my black and I'm gonna paint away. I'm gonna use my black to do the background. Okay, again, let's get your black. Okay. You can do as many layers as you want when it comes to background. I really don't do a lot of layers, guys, when it comes to background because I really focus on the foreground more than anything else. Alright. Just make sure that the texture of the canvas, whatever type you are using, the texture does not show anymore. So if it gets covered in one layer, that's good. If you need more layers, then do so. All right, this is not yet done. We'll be making some areas quite light. Oh, okay. Alright, so I'll be getting my burnt sienna. So get your burnt sienna and then get some titanium white. Okay, like that. Tiny bit. And then I'm not gonna wash my brush. I'm just gonna get my burnt sienna. You can see still the black paint in there. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of white to make it more visible. And I'm gonna make the top or the upper portion of this paper quite light, because this is where the flame of the candle will be located later. Alright, I'm gonna go a little more light. Get your burnt sienna and white. like that. And really make the uppermost portion of your canvas quite light. Okay, more. Gonna get my white, really lightening that portion. Okay. All right. All right, like that. For now, it's gonna be like that. We will be doing some more finishing touches later. Okay. Okay, now you may dry this. I think that will do. So now I'm gonna go and sketch the candle. You can go straight ahead and use your paints for sketching. You don't need chalk or anything like that because a candle is quite an irregular subject, so you really don't have to worry about the exact shape. So for the sketching part, I'm gonna use my red. Alright, and I will also be preparing now my orange because we'll be blending. So get some orange and get your cad yellow. Right, so now that I prepared my colors, we have orange, cad yellow, and burnt sienna. We will be blending, and of course red. So again, for sketching, as I already told you, I'll be using red. So let's proceed now. My candle, since we will be focusing on the flame more than anything else, my candle will be quite small, like this. And make sure it's squat in the middle of the canvas for balance. And I'm gonna paint it with red. Down here. Like that. Get your orange and paint it here. Okay, like that. We're still underpainting the subject. This is not the final colors. We will be painting over and over again to finally get the right or the exact colors. Then get your red again. And be ready with your black because we will be alternately using black, red, and orange. So now I'll be getting my black paint, tiny bit. I'll be darkening some or the side of this candle. We will be darkening it a little more later. Like that. Okay, now wash your brush out. Get your orange. And add tiny bit of yellow to it, so it's like yellow orange. We're gonna do the top portion of the candle. Again, this has to be irregular since we'll be painting some melted wax. And then just color it like this. Okay, now get your cad yellow. You can add tiny bit of white to that to make it more visible. We will be painting some melted wax somewhere here. Make it quite irregular though. And I'll be using this color mixture with yellow here again, trying to blend everything. Like that. Okay, like that. All right, wash your brush out, and I think I will change my brush now because the brush that I was using was quite stiff. So I'm gonna get my cad yellow again here. There you go. It's good for blending. Just get your soft bristled brush to get that soft blending. And then I'll be using some yellows here and here. I'm gonna get my cad yellow and mix that with white and make it lighter here because the flame is actually, or the light from the flame is hitting this part. All right, again, white plus titanium white. White plus cad yellow. Just highlight. All right, and here, somewhere in the middle. And you can use your fingers just to blend. All right, now I'm gonna use this yellow, but I'm gonna add a tiny bit of orange to that and try to make some blending here. Like that. Okay, now you can get your red or get back to your red and try to blend again. Always remember to avoid making hard lines when you are doing this one. I'm gonna go and mix that with my burnt sienna. And be patient with this one because as I already told you, we might go back to this a lot of times to finish this painting. I'm gonna get my black. Okay, I'm gonna get my black and darken again some areas. If you're asking why the bottom portion is quite dark than the upper portion, well, that's because the nearer the object, or the nearer an object is to the light or to the source of light, the brighter it becomes, and the farther it is from the source of light, the more dark it appears to be. Okay, make some random dark markings like that. Okay, wash your brush out. That's for now. That's for now. We will be going back to that later. Now let's sketch the flame or the candle wick. So for that, I'm gonna go get my, I don't know what to get. I'm gonna get my cad yellow. Okay, this is just for the underpainting for the flame. I'm gonna mix that with my white, of course. And let's go and identify the flame. Should go up here. Like that. Just sketch it and paint or use that remaining paint to underpaint the flame, if that makes sense, guys. Because we don't want the background, the black background, to be the underpainting for the flame, because that would be really, really weird. We're painting the light, so we should layer it again with some light colors to be consistent with the colors of light or flame. So again, just underpaint it with yellow. Well, this portion is not really yellow because we will be painting over it again later, but we're just trying to cover that black background underneath. We don't want that to show when we do the light or the exact light colors. So like that. All right. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry first. But along the sides, I'm gonna get my orange. So get your orange, guys, and just paint along that yellow flame. Okay. Like that. You can even go down. Like that. And here. You can go down. Like that. Okay, wash your brush out now. Now I'm going to get my ultramarine blue. I got too much of ultramarine. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna get my ultramarine. I'm gonna add tiny bit of white just to make it quite visible. All right, I'm gonna go and paint here and use my fingers just to blend. Like that. I think I got too much of my ultramarine. All right, like that. Okay, wash your brush out. Now I'm going back to my black. So get your black and let's paint the candle wick. So it should be here. Like that. So just color it black and make it quite irregular. Right. Okay, wash your brush out. I'm gonna go get my burnt sienna mixed with red. And I'm just gonna go and continue that up here. Of course, the upper portion of the candle wick is near the light, that's why it's quite lighter. Alright, like that. Okay, get your red again. Get your red, maybe mix that with a little bit of orange. And then let's go back here and let's darken this portion. Okay, like that. Okay, maybe add some red linings. Okay. All right. And then let's just paint over some areas again. And of course, sorry about the noise, guys, because my building is near the, or is right in front of the main street. Okay, wash your brush out, and then I'm gonna extend that weak portion of the candle. I'm gonna go down for more darkening, I mean. All right, and I'm gonna darken again this portion. You can use water for blending. Again, guys, I really don't mind getting paints onto my skin. I don't mind. I really don't mind. In fact, I enjoy it a bit. All right, wash your brush out. Now let's just, all right, so I just got some, okay, let's just get some cad yellow. And let's apply it here. But then again, let's blend, guys. We are not going to do any hard lines for this painting. Okay, again, your cad yellow mixed with orange. Okay, orange. I think when we do candles like this, we learn more how to blend, how to do light. Even if it's just an object subject, meaning it's just an object. It's like a still life painting. Even if it's only that kind of painting or subject, we learn a lot from it. Okay, so I'm gonna apply some yellow orange right in the mouth of the candle. I'm calling it mouth. Okay, again, make sure to avoid any hard lines, guys. Wash your brush out. I'm gonna add titanium white to my cad yellow. Add titanium white so it's quite light. I'm gonna go like behind that candle wick and make some light applications up here. Okay, and just dab on some white or light yellow mixture. Again, near the light. Everything that is near the light. Oh, sorry guys, I have to fix something. All right. Okay. Again here, I'm just gonna lighten it. Okay, and then I'm gonna make some suggestion of melted wax here. But it will not be that visible because again, the absence of light make it hard for us to see it. I'm gonna go get my black and make some shadowing. Okay, wash your brush out. I think this part is already dry. So now you can get your cad yellow mixed with white and we can go and make some detailing like that. All right, you can get your orange as well and water like that. Okay, oops. All right, if that happens to you, it's all right, because we can actually paint over that. All right, wash your brush out. Get your red. Red and yellow. All right, I'm gonna dry it a bit. So now I'm gonna get my titanium white. Get your titanium white. Oh, sorry. Huge blob of titanium white. And just paint the middle portion. It's alright if your yellow is still mixing. It's alright, because that's the goal, coherence. Like that. Like that. I think I have to get more titanium white because I already ran out of it. Okay, so I'm gonna get more titanium white, especially the center. Paint it or use more white for the center portion. You can wash your brush out and use a smaller brush this time, because we'll be highlighting this area, which is very, very small, like that. I'm gonna use again my white and orange. White and orange. Okay, and then white and orange here. Like that. Wash your brush out, get your cad yellow, mix it with this color. Alright, now I'm gonna get again my cad yellow plus tiny bit of orange that we have here. And let's go again along the flame. Okay, again, orange. Okay. Here as well. You can get your red color. Now let's go back to the blue portion. So get your ultramarine blue and let's paint over. I'm gonna mix that with a tiny bit of white because it's not showing. All right, like that. Okay, again, tiny bit of white to ultramarine. Like that. Alright, wash your brush out, get your burnt sienna, And let's just make some more dark coloring here. Okay, like that. Get your cad yellow. Now let's go back to the candle portion, the body. Cad yellow, maybe orange, and then white. Let's go around the mouth of the candle. I make it quite irregular so that it still blends in with the other colors. Okay. And I'm using more water just to blend. All right, wash your brush out. Okay, I want you to get your orange now. Okay, it's nice. I'm gonna go and mix my orange with my red plus burnt sienna. I'm gonna use a lot of water and I'm gonna go down. Now don't be discouraged if you don't get the blending right away, because that's really part of it. All right, now I want you to get your red color and make some red applications down here. Also here, very random. Okay. Now ever so slightly I'm gonna mix that with my yellow. Okay. And I'm gonna go along the sides of the candle just to separate our candle from the background. So slightly, guys. Like that. Just to make some separation. Okay, now I want you to get your burnt sienna. Maybe a tiny bit of white. Alright, like that. Okay, now I'm gonna get my red color. So as you notice, guys, I keep coming back. I'm gonna get my yellow and then white. Okay, like that. Okay, I'm gonna get my ultramarine. Let's go back. And then get some black. Get some black and blend those two colors. Now I'm gonna get my white, and if it mixes with yellow, it's all right. I'm gonna go and outline the candle wick so slightly, guys. Don't overdo this step. Just to separate it from the background flame. Okay, I'm gonna get white and make some highlights now. All right, get your white. We're just doing some highlighting. Okay, you can water down your white. Like that. Like that. Okay, wash your brush out. And now I'm gonna go back to the flame. Let's make use of our pure white this time. Lots of layering, but that's just the way it is. All right, like that. Make use of that white somewhere here. Okay, I'm gonna get my cad yellow, tiny bit of orange. I'm going to extend that here. Okay, wash your brush out. And I think I have to extend my flame a little, like, longer. Okay, now get again your orange plus yellow. Okay, and I'm gonna glaze now. Candle. Okay, now let's get our permanent yellow deep or transparent yellow. If you don't have that color, you can simply use your cad yellow plus a lot of water. So I'm gonna get my permanent yellow or transparent yellow, and I'm gonna go here and around. Okay, I'm gonna get more red plus orange, just to connect the two. Again, white. Right, like that. Just to make this quite light. Okay, like that. Okay, again, some white color, but we'll only be glazing it down here, like that. Okay, now you can get short orange color. Again, you may blend. In fact, I would like to suggest that you blend well. Okay, get back to your ultramarine. And your black, just to fix it. Like that. Okay, I have to let this dry for a while, or I'm just gonna use my dryer. It's quite dark. So I'm just gonna use my dryer to dry it very well. I think that will do. Sorry for the noise, guys. So now, okay, let's glaze, guys. I'm gonna get my black. Okay, get your black and use a lot of water and glaze the bottom portion of the candle. Just glaze it. We're not painting over what we already did. We're just trying to make some suggestion of absence of light, without, however, removing the paints we put on the canvas. Okay. Wash your brush out. I'm gonna get my burnt sienna and I'm gonna add a tiny bit of yellow to that. And I'm gonna add a tiny bit of white as well. So like this color, guys, like browny yellowy color. I'm gonna add water and I'm just gonna go around the flame. Make sure to blend well, guys, because again, we don't want any hard lines appearing here. This is just a suggestion of light source. Again, that color. You can add more white if you want. Just make sure that you blend well. You blend well, that it doesn't look weird in the background. Okay. Water. Oops, sorry. Okay, now I'm gonna add a tiny bit of white with some yellow, but a lot of water again, just to make sure that we really get that light effect. And you have to be quite fast when doing this technique, because we don't want the paint to dry and make your painting look like the background is weird. Okay, wash your brush out now. We will be going back to the flame once again and use your titanium white. You know what? I should really emphasize to you guys that we will be layering a lot. Okay, when we're doing paintings of light and blending. Okay, now get your cad yellow. And in all honesty, this is my most favorite subject. If most of you, or if some of you already know, light is my favorite subject. It's just my favorite subject. I don't know why. There's just something to it. It's like magic to me. When I'm painting the light, I feel like I'm painting something else that no one can touch. And yeah, gonna get my orange, mix it with cad yellow, and I'm just gonna go again here, okay, here, gonna go with red, and again I apologize for that noise if you're hearing it. Okay, some cad yellow plus orange. I really find candles interesting subject, especially the flaming candles, not just the candle. If it's burning, I really like it. And if it's melting, the better. I'm gonna get my my red and brown. Let's try to mix and blend. Get your orange. I'm gonna go down. All right. Now I'm gonna get my cad yellow plus white. I'm gonna water it down and I'm gonna go inside the candle. And then just lighten the mouth of the candle. Okay, get your burnt sienna. Wash your brush out. Okay, again, burnt sienna down here. Okay, I'm gonna mix that with my red. Right. That. Okay, wash your brush out, and I'm just gonna make the highlight more visible. A dot of white here and there. Okay, now for our last steps, we're just gonna emphasize more the flame. So I'm gonna get again my pure titanium white and paint it with pure white. Try to blend, especially at the bottom portion, this portion. Then again, pure titanium white. Like that. Okay. Wash your brush out. Okay, again, my transparent yellow. Transparent yellow. I'm just gonna go around the flame. Let's fix the blue portion, the ultramarine blue plus white. Just gonna make it more bluish. Okay, again, white. That's a lot of white. More titanium, ultramarine blue. Like that. Then get your red. Okay, like that. And then let's go back to outlining the shape of the candle. So let's get some cad yellow. Again, ever so slightly outlining your candle. Ever so slightly, guys. I hardly touched my canvas. Like that. And then you may choose to dry it a bit. Right. So that we can glaze some more white plus cad yellow. So be careful with this step though, because we don't want to be or to not blend or not to be able to blend the colors in the background. So like that. Just make sure that it looks like it's lighting your canvas. So I'm blending some watered down yellow and orange, yellow and white near the flame. And of course I'm using my fingers just to blend and avoid any hard lines when the paint dries. Okay. Right, like that. Okay. Wash your brush out. And for finishing touches, I'm just gonna get my black and just darken some areas on the canvas. It's like giving you a, oops, sorry guys, like a vignette effect. That's it. Right. Almost done. Okay, wash your brush out. And again, for the last step, I'm just gonna get my cad yellow. And my permanent yellow lead. Red. And of course, some black. Okay, I keep coming back. Orange. All right. Okay, and ever so slightly get your titanium white. And like that. Just glaze. So I simply glaze it near the candle wick. Make some light. Okay, get your orange. I know guys that you probably be going like, we have so many colors in a simple subject like this. But in fact, that's the truth guys. A simple subject does not have one color. If you look closely, there are so many colors involved. All right, wash your brush out. And I think I just have to fix that one because that's looking weird. This one, it got painted over. Still wet. Alright, now I have to sign it, or maybe not yet. I'm gonna get my cad yellow because the colors are being absorbed by my canvas paper. That's why the colors get a little dull as it dries. So let's just fix some areas. Okay, get your white. And let's just highlight. All right, now I'm gonna get my white and sign it now, here. And we're done. Yes, we are. We're done, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this a little surprise painting tutorial because I do weekly tutorials now. So I just decided today that why not do another painting. So second painting tutorial this week. So I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. I really love candles. I really love painting fire and light and water. So this is it. Have fun painting with me, guys, and of course. Mm.